See ways to win the mind games of emotional vampires. Many names are identified with emotional vampires: energy vampires, narcissists, manipulators, etc. They're people who feed on your emotional vulnerability when you're with them. A narcissist can be a close friend, a spouse, parent, or even a neighbor. They all share one thing in common: they need an opportunity to take advantage of you. So you should always be on the lookout for them. To help you with such people, 5 ways to win the mind games of emotional vampires shall be discussed. Before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell for updates. Number 1. Say no nicely. Culpability is a sin and a big stain for emotional vampires, which they should avoid by all means, so they often want to push the responsibility of this to you. But accepting the obligation is a choice you can decide over. Therefore, I suggest you say no and stand by it. My suggestion is because once you start accepting this duty, they won't stop. Emotional vampires will keep shifting these towards you and expecting you to get them. And any day you decide to say no, you both might turn out enemies later on. So the very first beginning, a nicely said no can do the trick. Number 2. Set a personal reality check. Manipulators love to have their ways constantly. They try to get to your head quickly and leave it messed up so they can feed off your emotions. Therefore, to not feel you're crazy, set a reality check. To do this, select any friends or family members who know you too and won't take sides partially to judge what's happening whenever you feel an emotional vampire is acting up. So they would often guide you to the right thing to do, or tell you if the narcissist action is way out of line. Number 3. Do not overreact. Don't haste over decisions with emotional vampires. They're pretty manipulative and might quickly notice your overreactions and pick up the same pace. And when an emotional vampire does this, they will leave you feeling worse than you could ever imagine. Number 4. Cut them off if you can. Emotional vampires are like leeches. Once they perch onto your skin, they'll maintain that spot and suck as much blood as they can. For narcissists, so far you've accepted them into your life. They'd want to stay and feed off your emotional vulnerability, shift blames at you when necessary, and victimize themselves when need be. But just like the leech, the only way to get rid of them is by cutting them off. Number 5. Be too tired for them. Emotional vampires would love you to be their craft, which they would use to fly and soar as they wish, but be their broken wing. To do this, either you're too busy for them or too tired to do as they want to. This often leaves them devastated and, most times, defeated, because they can't pinpoint what they would say you did to them, which they can use to victimize themselves. Please let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. Thanks for watching this video.